They still don't know. Not my mom, not my dad, not my younger sister, who cried when we had to pack up her room. Not even my older brother, who tried so hard to keep everyone together during the worst year of our lives. And I don't know if I'll ever tell them. But I need to get this off my chest because it's eating me alive, even a decade later. 10 years ago, I was 17. The middle child, a little too smart for my own good, and way too arrogant to realize how badly I was about to mess up everything for everyone. We lived in a modest but nice house in a quiet neighborhood in Illinois. My parents had worked their way up from nothing. Mom was a nurse, Dad was an HVAC, and they were proud of what they'd built. We weren't rich, but we had stability. A backyard, birthday parties, Christmas lights, stability, and I threw it all away. It started with online gambling, not even real gambling at first, just stupid poker sites that gave you free chips. I was good at it, or at least I thought I was. I'd watched a ton of YouTube videos, studied the math, and convinced myself I was some kind of prodigy. I downloaded an app on my school laptop and played during classes, pretending I was preparing for a real future in the world of high-stakes poker. Then one day I found a site that let you deposit real money. You had to be 18, but that was easy to fake. The site let me deposit using a prepaid Visa gift card, and I begged my mom to buy me one under the excuse that I wanted to buy games or music. She bought me a $50 one. I deposited it into the site, and I won. $50 became $300 in one night, beginner's luck. A rush so strong it made me feel like a god. And just like that, I was hooked. From there, it spiraled fast. I started using my lunch money. Then I stole from my brother's wallet. Then I figured out how to access my dad's saved credit card info from the family computer. We all used the same account, no passwords, because who would suspect anything? I didn't steal a lot at first. $100 here, $200 there. I'd win some, lose some, and I kept telling myself I'd pay it back. But by the time I hit my losing streak, it was too late. I'd taken $3,200 from my dad's credit card before he noticed, and that's when things really went to hell. My dad got the statement and went ballistic. Not at me, though. He thought it was fraud. Called the credit card company. They launched a dispute. My dad was furious, swearing, pacing the house, yelling at my mom about how we needed to be more careful online. They canceled the card, but they had to pay the balance in the meantime. They didn't have the money. It's still a blur in my memory, but I remember the shouting matches late at night, my mom crying, my dad yelling about bills, my brother getting a second job to help out, me pretending I had no idea what was going on. That was when we missed the first mortgage payment, then another. My dad had always been proud about paying on time, but now they were juggling bills, fighting off collection calls. They never suspected it was me, never even asked. I could have come clean. I should have. But I didn't. I kept my mouth shut while the bank sent warnings. I kept my mouth shut when they tried to refinance and were denied. I kept my mouth shut when the foreclosure notice came in the mail. I even kept my mouth shut when we packed up our lives and moved into a crappy 2-bedroom apartment across town. I remember my little sister asking, "Why can't we go home?" And my mom trying to smile through her tears and say something about a better opportunity. I wanted to die. But it didn't end there, because I kept gambling. I told myself I'd win enough to fix it, win enough to save us. That's the real sickness of it. You always think the next win will be the one that makes it all okay. Spoiler, it wasn't. I lost everything. Eventually, I hit rock bottom when the site banned me for being underage. Probably some verification thing finally caught up with me. And just like that, the faucet shut off. No more pretending I was going to fix it, no more rationalizing. Just shame, guilt, and a hollow pit in my chest that's never gone away. I went to college 2 years later. Got a scholarship, moved out. My family still struggled. My dad picked up more hours. My mom worked doubles. My brother never went to college because he stayed to help out. And my sister, She still talks about that house sometimes like it was a dream we all shared once. They still don't know. They just think the bank screwed us. Or that Dad lost his job, he didn't. Or that the economy was bad, it was, but not that bad. No one ever questioned the missing credit card charges. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they didn't want to know. And I let them believe it. Now I'm 27. I have a decent job. I live in a decent apartment. I send my mom money sometimes and say it's a gift. I helped my brother pay off his car. I gave my sister money toward her college books. But nothing will ever fix what I did. I think about telling them all the time. But what would I even say? Hey, remember how your life imploded 10 years ago? That was my fault. Sorry. No apology could undo it. No money could repay the nights they stayed up crying, the stress, the lost years. So I stay silent. And every time I drive past a house with a for sale sign, I wonder who lives there, what their life is like, if they've ever had to explain to a child why they can't go home again, if they're hiding a secret too. Thanks for reading. I don't expect forgiveness. I just needed to tell someone.